Welcome to Obviously Sports. We're back. It's your boy RC with my son Nate the Great, and we are here to talk about the NBA Finals. And as we recall from our last podcast, Nathan, I said that the Spurs was going to blow out the Knicks, and I guess I was wrong because that did not happen. As a matter of fact, from what I saw of the game, the Knicks was in control, and when they weren't in control, when they were losing, they were still very poised. It's like they're so experienced, they don't panic. So, what was your take of game two?
Well, for one, the Knicks really used their bench depth because they were getting into some foul trouble. The refs were calling some iffy calls both ways, and it was kind of looking like what kind of interesting. But the Knicks depth really helped them. I saw Deuce McBride out there, Landry Shamet, Jose Alvarado. They had a lot of players out there that don't usually get minutes. And they were doing a really good job at stopping Wemby in the first half. Because while he wasn't shooting inefficiently, he only shot, I believe, 4 shots in the first half. It was like he was scared to shoot because they had an answer for him. And I just want to point out, Mitchell Robinson has been playing exceptional when Wemby's out on the floor. Anyways, and then in the second half, Karl Anthony Towns was on fire in the first half, was doing great, fantastic. And then he got into some foul trouble, and that slowed his momentum down. And when he wasn't able to be out there on the floor, because a stretch big is really what counters Wemby because it pulls him away from the paint, and he's not used to that. And so he was doing a really good job offensively. Then he got into some foul trouble, and his impact wasn't as big in the game in the fourth quarter as it could have been because he didn't really play in the third. And so Wemby was able to pick up and help the Spurs crawl back to make that a close game. But Wemby was also the reason they lost because Wemby panicked. I've talked about this before. While he is an insanely good player, he's still only in his third year. The man's going to make mistakes, and he's looking nervous in the finals. He doesn't look like himself. He's not shooting as much as he should be. He's not doing what Wemby usually does. And part of that was when he got the ball. The Wemby that I knew in the Western Conference Finals is dribbling the ball up and shooting from 35 feet and making it. This Wemby in the finals panicked with the ball in his hands and threw it at the back of Stephon Castle.
And he was
fouled Jalen Brunson in the process. Just 2 mistakes.
He was also looking for the refs to bail him out on one of those.
On that final shot, he did flop.
Yeah,
that's any player is going to do that. There, you're down by 1. You just need anything. If you get the foul call, you get the foul call. You're trying to get that.
So let me ask you this: what do you think the Spurs' chances? I mean, they had home court advantage and they blew.
They're losing now. Honestly, it's looking more like Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5.
I really don't see them losing in Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Insanely well.
So you said Knicks in 5. Well, I'm going to bring onto the Obviously Sports stage none other than Harlem's own Ron. This is our cousin out of New York. As you see in his name, it says Knicks in 4. Okay. And then we also bring it to the Obviously Sports stage, Mr. John Beria, another relative and cousin. This is so awesome to have native New Yorkers here on the screen with us. And so we can talk about what we think, what we imagine, okay? But you all have lived through the years of disappointment, okay? John, you were alive during Walt Clyde Frazier days. Ron, all you know is Patrick Ewing and that disappointment. So tell us, okay, here's my first question. We coming back to the Garden.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, I can hear you.
Why would you think that the Knicks were going to lose to the Spurs? Like, why would you even say? Yo, John, I don't understand. Like the Knicks hate. Like people act like this team ain't one of the greatest teams to ever pop out.
Let me just stop him.
Yo,
he's a hater.
But you're really peeing me off. Like I don't understand the Knicks hate that's going on. Like
first of all, New York. I'm rooting
Wemby?
for it. I'm rooting for
Wemby's
it.
soft. He has no legs. He's not ready for nothing yet. He can do some deadlifts or something. He's not ready. He's not ready.
Okay, I have to be objective here. You know,
You know, Ghostbusters was filmed in New York, right?
Oh my God.
We
All
don't
right.
fuck with aliens.
Okay, we coming back to the Garden. Okay, tell me, what do San Antonio stand a chance of getting a game? I already know what Ron. We already know how he think and feel. John. Okay, now here's what I'm really asking. Are we confident or are we nervous? Are we Jinx? Because it feels too good to be true.
Yeah,
John,
let's start with
Ron, let me go first, please. First of all, the underlying hate needs to stop.
Okay.
Your questioning is it a jinx? Is it a hope? I don't believe in magic. I believe in God.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
So when you start talking about a jinx or hope, no, this is, you have to understand the dynamics. It's been since 73.
Mm-hmm.
New York has not been this galvanized in a long time.
Mm.
Was you born in 73?
No, I'm 79.
So think about
the highlights.
So listen to this here.
Okay, I'm listening.
When you talk about New York is one of the biggest sports towns, right? The Yankees, Mets, Knicks, anybody, a real New Yorker don't go outside of New York for a team. That's disrespectful.
I hear that.
And do you ask me, are we confident? New York is the most confident city in the world. So yeah, we confident. We're not coming here to lose. It's okay. Ron touched on it. Wembanyama, right? First of all, he's a dirty player.
How so?
Elbowing, pushing people in the back, grabbing jerseys, act like he didn't elbow my man in the mouth in the Western Conference. Come on, how so? He's a dirty player because he's soft.
He's physical.
He's not. He's soft.
He's
soft as a piece of cake.
He's soft.
He's real soft.
Y'all saying he's soft, but that's the same thing people say about Cat. Now, what y'all got to say about that?
First
off, New York soft. Cat is New York soft.
Yes, that's New York totally different.
Other soft is still like way harder than any other state. See, like, New York has standards of soft. Like New York, a New York soft would run Minnesota.
Okay, I believe that.
Does that make sense?
I believe that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's it. But he ain't been soft this whole. We ain't losing like 3 months. I don't remember when the last time the Knicks lost.
It was when they went 2-1 down to Atlanta and they have a
right. I mean, right now, Atlanta
1.2 points those games.
Say what now?
They lost by what? When they lost to Atlanta for those 2 games, that was like what? They lost by like 1.2 points, something like that.
Yeah, 1%. It was.
Why would you ever think that the Spurs, that any team was going to beat the Knicks the way they've been moving? Like, I just don't like the Knicks. I just feel like it's back.
Why does New York always want to play the victim? If you all are in the driver's seat,
it's hate.
No, it ain't. No, it's not.
It's okay. Are you upset that the Bulls haven't been to a chip in a minute?
The Bulls ain't got nothing to do with this.
I mean, it sounds like because everything that you're saying is negativity based towards us, so you're New York biased.
Oh no, I think you got that all wrong.
No, I don't got it all wrong. It's what you're saying. The jinx. Are we afraid? Are we nervous?
I'm asking what is the energy of New York? And you telling me it's confidence. Okay.
No, the energy it's not over yet. We're not clapping. We not hanging up
celebrating
midway trophies. We're not doing none of that. It's not over till it's over. Yo, Wemby was crying and screaming because he made it to the finals.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's not ready. He can't even play more than 20 minutes straight.
Everyone was saying that the Thunder versus the Spurs was the finals. So they didn't even give the East a chance. I mean, that's what everyone was saying.
You know what? It kind of was the finals because what we doing to y'all right now, this ain't no finals. This just street ball. We're just playing ball.
Harlem.
We're not going to Game 7. You know that, right?
First of all, Harlem and New York City. Okay, I predicted the Knicks. So let's get that straight. I just didn't predict.
It don't sound like it, sir.
Yeah,
I didn't predict like it.
It don't sound like it, sir.
Hey, man.
It's like Stephen A. right now.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
It don't sound like it.
It sure don't. It sounds like a little underlying hate.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. When you look at the New York Knicks greats, I saw an image recently. And
Yeah, you see
John,
my
I
hat?
know
Real quick, you see my hat?
yeah, I
It's
see
an
your
official
hat.
finals hat. You see it?
Okay.
You
All
want
right.
one? You want one for your
Yeah,
son? Get your son one?
I need one, cousin. Get me one. Grab me
You
one.
want one? I'll get you one. I'll get your son one too. I'm gonna get you like for the fro. I like that. Matter of fact, we're gonna come to New York. Keep telling you some Tams. You can raise your head back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you right.
He's Spanish
All
too,
right.
so you know.
What do you say?
I say he speaks Spanish too, so you know he can hang down there in Spanish.
I'll take you to the east side. I'll take you to the east side. You hear me? You some
Gotcha.
fungo. You hear me?
Yeah.
Get
My
you some
man.
fungo. Empanadas. You hear me?
Yeah.
Come
All
back
right,
with look.
wait
Come
a
back.
minute.
You might come back with a Spanish baby, but
New York.
your father
New
be cool
York
with that.
City.
Your father want grandkids. Don't worry about it.
All right, let me ask y'all this. This list says, John, I know you're gonna have some feelings about this, but I agree. Patrick Ewing as the number 1 Knick of all time. Number 2, Walt Clyde Frazier. Number 3, Willis Reed. Number 4, Jalen Brunson. 5, Bernard King. 6, Carmelo Anthony. 7, Charles Oakley. 8, John Starks. 9, Earl Monroe. 10, Mark Jackson. Here's my question. If the Knicks win a championship, or when they win a championship, I don't want y'all coming at me again. When they win the championship, does Karl Anthony Towns deserve to be on this list, and who is he bumping out?
First off, let me.
I don't like Oakley on the list.
I don't like Ewing on the list.
Oh, wow.
I don't really like you saying that.
Yeah, let me explain why.
Hold
on, let me expound on why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Here we go.
I've watched so many games where Patrick Ewing blew games,
Here we go.
missing layups, the finger roll.
This man,
when he set that pick when they played against Houston on the best shot blocker in the league when John Starks was money all night, and then he's the first one to get. And listen. Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing knows what size jockstrap Mike wears. as much as Mike has dunked on him. And I don't like.
This man is forever traumatized by Patrick Ewing trying to finger roll instead of dunking the ball.
You're 7 feet tall, sir. When you go down that lane, there's only one thing on your mind. You're gonna rip that rim down. When you finger roll, sir, you right by the basket. You finger roll.
What year was that?
I don't even remember what year it was. I erased it out my mind. But I've seen him miss. He is the reason why I dislike Patrick Ewing is very simple. You 7 feet and you want to shoot jump shots and all that. No, bro. Get your back to the basket.
I never liked John Starks though. I never liked John Starks.
Okay.
And Bernard King is the 3rd greatest Knicks of all time.
Yes.
Okay, so you putting Bernard King over Patrick Ewing. Who's your number 1, John?
I've seen Earl Pearl do it. I've seen Clyde Frazier do it.
I knew you. Okay.
Them two, very, very. That's like saying Kyrie Irving and Allen Iverson in your backcourt.
Okay, but
they're going now.
Ron, do you disagree with him over Patrick Ewing?
I think Patrick Ewing is in the top 5.
Absolutely.
Even if he's number 5, I still think he's in the top 5. I don't put Brunson in the top 5 yet.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's Brunson in the top 5.
How many seasons Brunson been in the Knicks? What, this is 3rd season?
Yeah, it's 3rd season.
No, not yet. When they win this championship, he'll still be like an honorable mention in your top 5, but not yet.
Yeah.
You got to give him like
you have Anthony Mason on there.
Nah,
Anthony Mason. So wait a minute.
No.
You're gonna exclude Patrick Ewing but add Anthony Mason? Come on now. That's bias.
Now you're just doing favoritism.
No, hold on.
It ain't who you like.
Hold on.
Who's the top all time? And Patrick Ewing.
Anthony Mason, in my mind, is one of the top Knicks, not because he scored the most points. He's one of the best enforcers we've ever had.
He embodied New York
he was strong. He did what he had to do. He didn't do what he had to do, obviously, because he didn't win nothing. But He was him. I'm not gonna say Mason. Mason was him. I pick Mason over Oakley.
Mm.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I only think Starks is up there because he had a few good games against Jordan.
Not Starks don't deserve to be in the top 10 either.
No.
Okay,
he
so
don't.
Starks don't deserve to be in there. So then my boy Cat can get up in there then.
No.
No.
Y'all
No.
haven't had a championship since 1973.
It doesn't matter.
Listen, Minnesota gift wrapped at you.
Yo,
Anthony
this
Towns.
Knicks thing go real far, man. You can't just. They could win a championship. Now they win a second one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is possible.
Okay, jump
too.
in, Nate.
I need to understand this. You're saying if they win 2 championships, y'all haven't had one since 73. You have all these people in your top 10 that didn't win nothing. So if Cat and Brunson win you a championship, how are they not in there?
New York is not in the time, sir. New York is consistency and the fight and the struggle.
And that mentality. It's that mentality.
It's a mentality. Thank you, Ron.
Consistency ain't when y'all nothing in 50 years.
Go, Ron.
Yeah, that mentality, man. It's, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. Winning is something new to us, so you got to kind of like give us some grace.
Okay.
Respectfully, you got to cut us some grace with that. But like I said, I don't think Towns, not yet. I'll still put Melo before Towns. And I don't think Melo was a top 10 great Knick because Melo was on too many teams.
Wait a minute. How is Melo before Towns? Did Melo even get y'all to an Eastern Conference Finals?
No, but Melo came and held it down and did what he had to do.
See,
Melo
y'all
came.
Okay, y'all have
when everybody else was scared to come, Melo came.
Okay.
That mean a lot.
All right.
Mean a lot.
Okay. That's like you keep saying that Mike is the greatest player of all times, but you don't want to miss Scott. You Xing out Scottie Pippen, who has the equal accolades.
Wait a minute. I understand Scotty's his purpose and his contribution to the Bulls. I was a Scottie Pippen fan. That was my favorite player on the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm smart enough to recognize greatness when I see it.
If we going by stats, Scotty and Mike got basically the same stats.
What stats are you looking at?
I'm not.
This is not about the Bulls. You can listen. Get the salt out your wounds from the 90s. It's over with. It's 2026. The Knicks are on the verge of winning their first championship. Yes. That's what you should be focusing on, not the Bulls putting Pat Riley and Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, in their place.
You remember when Pat tried to come to New York?
I'm trying to understand.
He made a mockery. Isaiah Thomas came to New York and just made a fool out of himself.
And this is what I want y'all. This is what I want to hear from you guys, because you have suffered through some different eras.
But listen, to see Isaiah Thomas has always been a sucker.
Agreed.
Because he came to New York. He wanted to destroy New York. he first of all, the picks that he made. Come on, man.
You had the Phil Jackson era.
Listen, at the end of the day, New York.
Understand how many people tried to come here and it didn't work out. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah, he didn't fit neither.
Patino. I mean, you name it, you guys have tried it.
Mm-hmm. But what we have now is camaraderie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 100%. Not about one person.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the team.
You know what's crazy about that? You can't even do a top 5 because they play as a team. This is a whole team. It's a whole team. So you can say Brunson's the leader because he is, but the way they play in unison like that, you got to put Reed, Ewing, 2026 Knicks as a team.
Yes.
Okay.
And I might sound kind of crazy, but it make a lot of sense. Because the way they playing and all that Wemby talk, Wemby not ready. Wemby won't be ready another 5 years from now if he lucky. His knees ain't strong enough. He weak.
And his feet is hurting already.
We beat the refs.
Yeah.
Yes. His son was talking about that the Knicks ain't getting no calls like that. What they shot like 2 free throws in the first half or something like that? Something insane like that.
Wait, you said Wemby need 5 more years?
Yeah,
he's not gonna make it 5 more years. His feet hurt already.
I don't think so. He weak, man. He got a European.
Yeah.
Smiling too much. He championed too early. Champion too early.
Well, here's the thing.
He can't play 20
Y'all
minutes
look
straight.
at this. You look at the man's stature, but his mentality is an old school mentality. He's not out there trying to be friends. He's coming for your throat. That is the type of man he is. Yes,
no,
he
he's
is.
not. He's like an abused child.
He doesn't do it consistently.
Wimby's like an abused child. He's going to lash out, but he can't keep up that energy.
Okay, that's a good
number. And how he's elbowing dudes, grabbing people's jersey, anything he can that's dirty. Really watch his game. I was watching. I was like, yo, this dude is so dirty because he wants to be. It's not in him to be tough. Yeah, it's not in him to be hard.
It's like a crybaby. It's like a crybaby who don't get his way. I'm supposed to be the head of the league, and why are you doing this to me?
Yeah,
that's how he moving.
And they crying to him the face of the league. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Yo, hold up. You think Wemby? You think? I mean, I know different positions, but you think Wemby's the greatest star than Brunson?
No.
I want to ask cousin Ryan there.
Do I think Wemby is a greater star than Brunson?
You got to think about it.
No, it's okay. We know.
No,
sir, we know about it.
I don't. Not yet.
You got to think about it.
Yeah, I do. I do have to think about it.
How long Wemby been in the league?
3.
This is second year. This is
what has he done?
Yeah, he got hurt last year.
So you have to think about this. He's already in a championship in his 3rd year. So you have to look at his.
It's not him by itself.
Yeah, if you get swept your first time in the finals.
Shaq got swept in his first finals against Hakeem. The same one that put that shake on y'all in New York.
Say it again.
Hey man,
Shaq
come on.
By Hakeem in his first finals.
Yeah.
So those are growing pains. And I do feel like this.
Hakeem is a legend.
Yeah. Wemby may not be back next year in the finals.
Here's what I feel like for Wemby. He has a higher ceiling than Brunson. Brunson is better right now. The potential for Wemby is way higher because he's so young. And the fact that he's already in the championship in his 3rd year. So you all saying he might not be back, but he also might be back 2, 3, 4 more times.
He's breaking apart right now, Ryan.
His
knee is hurting, his feet is hurting. He's about to be another AD. Mr. Glass is what I call AD.
I disagree with. Let's not.
I think AD stronger.
Oh,
wow.
I think AD stronger.
You hurt Ryan's feelings.
That's saying a lot.
You try to contain it.
Nathan, how old is
stronger?
22?
Yeah.
22. So Wemby has a lot more basketball and championship pursuits in his future. I believe that.
You're saying pursuit, so he gonna keep chasing is what you're saying.
Now y'all talking about he may not be back. The reality is New York may not be back. Come on, Nathan.
I want to circle back on something with Jalen Brunson and consistency because I did some research just to get versed because I'm not a New York fan. I don't know. Yeah. This is Jalen Brunson's 4th year in New York. 21-22 was his first year. They made it to the Eastern semis. 22-23, they made it to the Eastern semis and lost in Game 7 to Tyrese Halliburton. And then last year, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. This year, they're in the finals. How is that not consistency for you guys? 4 years, he's been at least in the semis and has worked his way up to making it to the finals. And then if he sweeps somebody in the finals, how can you not have him in your all-time greats? Because I know some of them other people you named did not give you this much hope leading up to this. Carmelo,
because it was. We don't just say it was Brunson by himself. It was a team effort. You got to understand that.
But look,
this is
say it was a team effort. Jalen Brunson was the man carrying y'all when Julius Randle went and hid during the playoffs. Jalen Brunson was
talk about that bum.
And Julius Randle also, I just want to put this out there because you want to talk about coming when nobody else wanted to come. Jalen Brunson came to the Knicks when it was ugly Julius Randle and nobody else on this team. And they made moves and acquisitions to build around Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson came when nobody wanted to be on New York because New York looked ugly. Nobody knew where they were going with anything. And it just RJ Barrett and Julius Randle did not look appealing to nobody. Nobody wanted to come here, but Jalen Brunson did. He came here, he has carried y'all, and they built around him, and now it's a team effort, but it wouldn't be a team effort if Jalen Brunson didn't take that initiative for y'all.
Ooh, okay.
That was a great soliloquy, sir.
Great. That was
But
great.
at
That
the
was
end
great.
of at the end of the day, right?
That was great.
You have to understand the New York mentality.
You ain't gonna change New Yorker's mind.
Yeah, do not.
But if he sweeps the Spurs and wins Finals MVP, it's like, come on now.
How does The Rock say it doesn't matter?
Oh man. They say you're not going to change New Yorkers' mind. Because I am with you, Nathan. Charles Oakley is sentimental because he had that junkyard dog, type mentality, enforcer mentality. But Charles Oakley didn't do nothing for y'all. Let's just be real about it.
Anthony Mason was tougher than Charles Oakley.
Ooh. John Starks.
I'm not a fan of Oakley. I like Mace more than I like.
I like Anthony Mason more than I like Oakley too.
I want to ask the New York.
Oakley to me. I don't even want Oakley back in the stadium. I think he's bad luck.
Ron kicking about the stadium.
I think he's bad luck. Bring Oakley back. I think he's bad luck.
Okay. First off, if security would have came down to try to grab Anthony Mason and put him out the stadium, y'all have seen Mason going to jail.
Nathan, what you trying to say?
I want to ask these two gentlemen how they like Coach Brown after Thibodeau.
Amazing. That's what we needed.
When you can't, the problem that Thibodeau had was he couldn't relate to the players.
Goodness. Okay.
Right? When you have to be able to come up, but let them know that you're above them, and hey, I'm gonna call the plays, and you guys carry the plays out. And then not come back in the huddle and talk to them like they're little kids and be yelling and screaming and pointing in their face. That's not going to work. They're not going to respect that because they want to smack you in the mouth, but they want to keep them checks coming in.
Oh man, you know what else, Nathan? We mentioned that the Spurs and the Knicks were in the NBA Cup, the midseason championship, and
we didn't put that banner up, right?
Okay.
It don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing. But here's what I'm saying though. Here's what I'm saying.
It don't mean nothing.
All the teams that's been in that NBA Cup Finals has been a stepping stone for those teams to get to the real championship, the one that means something. So we look at Milwaukee, we look at Indiana, we're looking at y'all now, and the Spurs. So that I wasn't a fan of that because I felt like you, Ron, like what are we trying to do? Give a NIT version of the NBA, but I think it served a purpose. It's created some competitiveness, and these young teams have made it to the NBA Cup championship, and then making it to the actual NBA.
What y'all gonna say when we won a cup and a championship?
Y'all be the first to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all will be the first.
One of the greatest teams ever.
In the same year, the Lakers have both.
You heard me say it?
In the same year.
2026 is one of the greatest NBA teams of all time. One of them. If we sweep them in the finals,
that would be.
We are going down as one of the greatest teams of all time.
I agree with that.
Let me give a caveat.
Okay.
I can't put them in front. I can't say that. In my mind, I could feel they're the greatest team of all time, but that would not be so. That would not be so.
No,
because I can't put them in front of the Celtics teams with Bill Russell and those guys. I can't put them in front of Shaq and Kobe. I can't put them in front of Mike and Pippen.
No. I said one.
You said one of.
No, I'm not knocking you now. I know what you said.
Top seven.
Yeah,
top seven.
Yeah, it's too many great, and this is the thing that what we're basically saying. There were too many great New York players before these guys showed up. Some people say that Sprewell is one of the best New York players of all time. Some people say Ewing. Some people say I can't think of the light-skinned dude that used to try the ball out, but he was too soft. Yeah, right. We've had a lot of great players come through New York. Jason Kidd played in New York. Mark Jackson. Rod Strickland. We've had some great players come through New York.
Marbury.
So to say, and New York is one of the most difficult places to play in the world because you have all the news agencies. You have the pressure in New York is so great.
Absolutely. But yet and still, none of them guys got you all a championship, except for the team with Walt Clyde Frazier, Dave the Busher, Willis Reed, them cats. So you can name this list, and they can live in the lore because they had the New York vibe. But at the end of the day, they didn't bring y'all a championship. And this new age team of Big Cat and Brunson and Bridges, y'all gonna have to make room for them.
Listen, we're New Yorkers, and we know how New York works. I understand your logic, and I'm not taking away that they're good players. I'm not saying that they have their own lane, but in this lane, you have to realize that New York has been balling for a long time, and New York is one of the greatest basketball cities in the United States.
Curse is over.
Right? It's just like the Yankees versus Boston, right?
It ain't all that, but yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we're not giving Boston nothing. We're not going to give you something just because you did something one time.
I hear you. Yeah. All right, we're going to get ready and wrap this up. Nathan, you are the king of impersonations and accents. Can you give me one? I want to see if the cousins will authenticate your New York accent.
What do you say about New York accent?
Give me one.
Wait, whoa, a New York accent.
Yeah, you do have an accent. You do know that, don't you?
Be careful.
How do I speak like a New Yorker?
Be careful.
What side? Manhattan, Brooklyn.
You already blew it because you said Manhattan. What? You didn't say Manhattan. You said Manhattan. No, it's Manhattan.
Manhattan?
Huh?
Manhattan?
Okay, so he got to.
I got to work on the New York accent.
You got to work on the New York accent. We're gonna try again.
Hey, and make sure you say son.
Son?
Yeah, son.
Really good, son.
Yeah, son. Son. Watch out. New York coming for you.
Nah, you work on a little bit.
What's really good, Sam?
Huh?
Slim.
No.
No.
Y'all being so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Trying to be.
First off, right?
All right, let me get it.
If I see you on the street, if I'm trying to call you and you're on the street, what you supposed to say?
Huh?
I'm down the street. You trying to get my attention? What you supposed to say?
Hey yo.
Oh.
Nah. Yeah.
I was gonna say yo.
Hey yo.
I'm old to know that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys joining us. This has been a blast, and we're gonna see what the Knicks are gonna do. We all are rooting for them, and so Knicks.
It don't sound like it. It don't sound like it.
We'll see.
It don't sound like it.
All right, man. Thank you, bro.